Tyler Perry exploits black women. And his movies are poorly written, poorly produced, poorly directed, and a lot of people just don't like his material.
Get your money, sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Making money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesday with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. I recently posted a video recapping, reviewing the recent Tyler Perry movie that has gone #1 on Netflix, Straw, starring Taraji P. Henson, Tiana Taylor, Sherry Shepherd. The list goes on and on. This movie has definitely sparked a conversation across the nation at this point. Many people absolutely appreciated the movie. They loved the movie. They got the message. Everybody has their own interpretations of how they viewed the movie. And then there's a lot of people who feels like, here we go again. Here goes Tyler Perry putting another black woman on our screens to struggle, go through it, and all he is doing is tearing us down and capitalizing off of it. Men and women included feel as though Tyler Perry exploits black women. And his movies are poorly written, poorly produced, poorly directed, and a lot of people just don't like his material. What really stands out to me is the way a lot of people feel as though what he does is a negative outlook on black women. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you feel like these movies are exploiting black women's struggles or simply shedding light on what everyday women go through? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'm going to quickly go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the conversation. I watched the movie. I have very much critiqued Tyler Perry's films over the past couple of years. There are many things of his that I don't watch, that I don't indulge in. There are many things that I felt were not good, and there were many things that I thought were amazing. That's art for you. You know what I mean? It's sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. It's all about how you perceive it. And my opinion is certainly not going to be your opinion. Now, again, I've watched the movie and I was immediately moved, and I don't see how anyone could watch it and not feel some type of sympathy or empathy for this main character, Janiyah. Now, I know people also are like, oh, we've seen this storyline before. This is nothing new. How come when black people happens to have a similar plot to another film, it's immediate, oh, we already seen this before? But when other people make movies and kind of copies the same plot or storyline as another film, there is nothing wrong with it. You know, we just really have to stop tearing each other down. And I think the bottom line is that black women are such at the bottom of the totem pole. God forbid someone gives a voice to the silenced. And I feel like that is all Tyler Perry is trying to do. Do I think it goes to the extreme with certain things? Absolutely. Does he make it the most worst case scenario that could happen? Absolutely. But you know what? Who am I to judge his art form? Who am I to judge his writing? Do I necessarily agree with it? No, but I'm a writer myself. People may read my material and feel like, I don't like this. This is not it, even though I haven't heard that yet. But to each his own. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I did feel as though the plot felt familiar. It was given John Q. It was given Breakin'. It was given Eve and Lila. It was given many things. But that didn't stop me from wanting to watch the movie. That didn't stop the movie from being entertaining. But what I will say is, although the scenarios in this movie was piled up really crazy, showed the worst possible thing a single mother can deal with in one day. Although I felt like it was a stretch, I understood the message nonetheless. I felt like so many women, Black women, go through the struggle on a day-to-day basis. So many mothers, single mothers, married mothers, co-parenting mothers, mothers who live with their partner and still going through the struggle. They felt heard and seen in that movie. And I think that is all that matters. If you don't like his material, that is fine. Don't watch. Don't spend your money. Don't entertain the thought of it. But for those people who felt like, wow, it's not just me going through this. Wow, he gets it. They appreciated this film for what it was. They felt heard and seen, and God forbid someone gives the right for a Black woman to be heard and seen. God forbid we highlight the struggles that women go through every day, specifically Black women, specifically mothers and Black mothers at that. God forbid we allow them to have this moment and say, we get you. It's okay to feel this way. We understand. You are not alone in this. Because I feel like we are expected to be strong. We are expected to take on any and everything and be superwoman, literally. And it's supposed to be A-okay. And we are supposed to continue to walk through life with this smile on our faces, with the world on our back. And God forbid we complain about it. God forbid we show a little bit of vulnerability. God forbid a mother mourning her child snaps and loses it after all of these things that took place. Some of those things that happened to her throughout the day might have been part of her hallucination. Who knows where this was going? But this touched on so many different things. Women are out here going through it. Black women are going through it. And it just shows me how much we are really, truly hated. And there's a guy watching this right now, rolling his eyes, and right now saying, yeah, okay. And it's sad to say our men refuse to see that we hurt too. We go through it too. We really can't do it all. But we continue to try and give it our best. It's sad that this film that holds such a powerful message beyond just being a single mother literally just sparks up the conversation of Tyler Perry degrading Black women again, or downplaying us, or exploiting the struggle. There are so many films that he has created where Black women were not those things. Black women thrived. Black women were successful. I mean, that's his artwork. That's what he does. John Singleton, somebody I idolized. Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, Poetic Justice, Snowfall. These movies are all based on LA, Cali, the life that he grew up living, surrounded by. He writes about what he is familiar with. Yes, he's had range. He's done Rosewood. He's done Shaft. He's done other movies that showed his range. But I feel like Tyler Perry also does that as well sometimes. But as a writer, as a creator myself, I like to write about what I know. I don't want to write a fantasy novel when it's something that I'm not familiar with. It's not something that I particularly enjoy. So why would I force myself into something that I'm not into? He has his audience already. Whether y'all like it or not, he has his handful of supporters, and it doesn't really matter what we say or do. There are some women who value what he puts out. There are many women that saw themselves in Janiyah, whether it was the single incident of losing her child or the single incident of working at a job that she hates, whether it was, I don't have enough money for my rent. Some way, somehow, you could see yourself in Janiyah. And that was just every single struggling black woman wrapped up into one character. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that. Yes, it felt like that. Damn. Okay, enough. She can't take anymore. Because I feel like black women is such at the bottom of the totem pole, and that we are just the most disrespected from the others and from our own, we just can't win. And I feel like people are more annoyed that he sheds light that we break behind closed doors too. It's not easy. It's not easy. Whether you're a mom, you know, so many gems I could take from that movie. You know, when the elderly woman said, it's so expensive to be poor. The struggle is real out here. And why can't we have a moment where it's like, I get it. I felt seen. I felt heard. I get it. It's not just me going through the struggle. There's so many of us out here going through it. No matter what it is, mental illness, finances, grief, whatever it is, everybody is going through it. And what is wrong with acknowledging that? If you are not into traumatic movies, if you're not into things that's going to trigger something inside of you, then don't watch it. It's that simple. Me, I'm a sucker for it. I don't know why. But I will watch every slave movie. As my brother would say, my black movies. I will watch the struggle because I'm not going to forget where I came from. Sometimes it makes me feel like, don't forget where you came from and don't forget where you can go. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to it. I like my hood movies. And this particular movie, I felt it. I watched my mother sob during the entire monologue because she knows that feeling. She's been in her shoes, whatever the situation was. Most of us have been in her situation. And again, I'm not just speaking of her losing her child, spoiler. So many different things. Financially struggling, working a dead-end job. Like, we've all been there. We've all shed those tears. And again, although we may walk out in the world with our heads held high, meeting and greeting and putting that mask on, some of us are breaking in the background. Some women are really going through it on their knees every day, every night, praying, Lord, get me through it. Going through the trenches, I mean. I don't know. I just felt really passionate about it because I'm really, disappointed with how everyone is really trying to make this into something negative. I'm glad for the women who felt seen and heard and could relate. I'm glad you were able to experience that regardless of what everybody else says. With that being said, okay, y'all heard me mention several times as a creator, as a writer, because I also write. I am an authorist, okay? of 2 books, Inherited Dysfunction Part 1 and Part 2. The name alone is like, say what now? Inherited Dysfunction. Again, what I've experienced in life growing up in a family, a large family, you learn that you inherit more than just genes and good looks and money or whatever, property. You also inherit a little bit of dysfunction from your family that you just have no control over. So, or you know somebody who's been through what this character's been through. So I get it, Tyler Perry. I get it. And I will also love for you to get it and purchase, again, my 2 books, Inherited Dysfunction, Part 1 and 2. The link is in the description down below. I would greatly appreciate the support. Again, I thank you all for watching. And Jenny is